Hi people, TS here. Welcome along to TS Talks. Just talking about the T charge. Now, for most people that drive in and around central London, would have seen a lot of signs, especially where the congestion charge is showing ultra low emission zone. So from 8th of April, more or less any vehicle that drives within the current congestion charge zone, if it doesn't meet the requirements in terms of the fumes that it gives out, etc., has to pay this new ultra low emission zone. So whereas the congestion charge is Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., this new charge is 24/7. So it doesn't matter what time of the day, what day you want to drive within the current area the congestion charge is. If your car doesn't meet the requirements, you got to pay the ultra low emission zone charge plus the congestion charge. So if someone's car doesn't meet those requirements of the new ultra low emission zone, they'll have to pay £10 a day just to drive in the ultra low emission zone, and then an additional 11.50 to do the congestion charge, unless they have auto pay for the congestion charge, which is £10.50 a day. So in theory, that's like £20 plus a day, which is quite a joke, to be honest with you. I understand things about pollution and climate control and that sort of stuff, but it's more like a money making scheme, if you ask me. I've seen the talks on it that within 2 years, October 2021, that the ultra low emission zone is going to expand from just central London to anywhere within the north and south circular roads, which is quite a large part of inner city London. So in theory, they're really trying to either clamp down on the amount of cars driving in and around London, and for those people that's not going to give up their cars because they require it for their day-to-day use, they're going to make money off of it, which driving is something which is already as expensive as it can be in London. Just having your car, maintaining your car, petrol, road tax, car insurance, even parking. You want a parking permit for the year. Most times your local council is charging you £100 plus for your parking permit. Most places you go, you have to pay to park. Parking's not cheap. You can't even go and visit your relatives anymore, with it being, you can just park the car outside. You might have to go visit your relatives when it's near to 6:30, even on a weekend in some places, just so that you don't have to, pay to park, which is a bit ridiculous. And of course, this charge is just another way, I see it, of making money. I don't think they really, really care about how they're going to cut, all these toxic fumes and stuff. Realistically, it's just a way of, making money. And it wouldn't surprise me if within a certain period of time they stretch it to anywhere within the M25. That's just my thoughts on it. I think it's a bit of a money making scheme. For someone to have to put out that amount of money per day, it's going to be more or less ridiculous. But the amount of cars that are on the roads, I'm just calculating it. If it's £20, let's say a car, the amount of cars that are driving in and around central London a day, they're making an absolute fortune. And it'll be interesting to see what they do with that money to cut climate control, because personally I see that money going into someone's pocket. Someone's profiting from that, and they won't be doing nothing to cut climate control. So it's an interesting one. We'll have to see how it goes. I know some mainly black cabs have tried to protest against it, but it comes into play 8th of April, so there's no real debate in it. Just gonna have to get on with it and see how it goes. That's all from myself. Let me know your thoughts on the T charge, and of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.